Hey, this Moswanted, man. I just jumped on the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. We here.
Remember sitting in that cell telling God if he let me out of this and I won't sell no more. Then when a nigga touchdown.
All right, so we got my guy, Moswanted, jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, man.
What's good? What's good?
I'm feeling good. How about yourself today, too,
We
man?
doing good. This with traffic. We here. You know,
Yeah, that's Atlanta, man.
Trying to
On the
tell
weekend, too, for sure, man. Yeah, what brings you down, up here to Atlanta, man? What else you got planned while you're in the city, or you in and out with it today?
Oh no, we definitely gonna hit up a few other platforms to perform my single Chrome Hearted.
Okay.
Oh, you know we had to pull up on y'all first, get that out of the way.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, so how you liking this shit, man? I know you've been going crazy these past few months, man. You enjoy hitting different cities, promoting your music and all that shit, man?
Right, for sure. That's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? As an upcoming artist, we just trial and tribulation, trial and error. We just trying to see what's working, what work for us,
Nah, I dig it, man.
For sure.
And you want to shout out your people sitting up there with you today,
Oh,
too?
yeah, this everybody you see with me, this the team right here. You know what I'm saying? It's the real deal. They don't really talk too much though, you feel me? They never end, never enough. We here though. Tampa.
Understood, man. So you're born and raised in Tampa, right?
Right.
Okay.
I was born in Jersey, but I was raised in Tampa,
Okay.
for sure.
What age did you move down there then?
I've been here all my life.
Okay. And what part of Tampa did you grow up in?
The east side, East
Okay.
Tampa.
So what can you tell the people about the east side of Tampa, man? What be going on down
Man,
there?
you gotta come there to see what's really going on. You'll know you there. When you come down 21st or 22nd, it's gonna be a big monument to say welcome to the east side. That's how you know you're in the heart of the city. So you just gotta come there if you ain't never been. If they been, they know. You feel me?
No, absolutely, man. And how would you describe Tampa today compared to when you was coming up as a kid, man?
I mean, it's the same thing, like, you feel me? It ain't too much stuff that ain't never happened before. It's the same thing, you feel me? Everything now, you feel me? Cars, money, clothes, you come there, everything now. Everything you see everybody else doing, we got that same thing now.
Oh, yeah.
And
Especially,
that's a major city.
yeah, it's like so many people are moving to Tampa right now. It's crazy,
Right,
man.
right. Everybody, that's why the traffic so messed up, you feel me? Tom Brady, the Buccaneers, everybody trying to come get down there to that heat though, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like the highways down there wasn't built for this many people to be coming down there, bro.
Yeah, no, you got to plan ahead right now. You trying to get somewhere, you got to plan ahead. It ain't like how it used to be, just get up and go. Yeah, it's a lot of people most definitely coming down there.
Yeah, bringing a lot more money into the city too, though,
Oh,
man.
for sure. It always been money there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It always been money there. It's a major city that we known for getting money, but for sure they coming now.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about your childhood, man. Talk about your upbringing and, like, some of your hobbies as a kid growing up in Tampa, man.
Shit, man, we did everything, you know what I'm saying, man. If you meet somebody from Tampa, either they don't, you feel me, it come from everything, from riding dirt bikes, playing baseball, you feel me, out there. Dance, you know what we do, you feel me, but like, my hobbies, you know what I'm saying, were kind of different from somebody. I had a different upbringing, you feel me, so like, me personally, I had fun, you feel me, hustling. That's what I did, and my people, you feel me? That's how I hung out getting some money, you feel me?
And who introduced you to that lifestyle? Was it like your people in your family, just people in the neighborhood? Or?
Man, listen, when I was 13, 2009 and 10, when I was a 12, 13-year-old coming outside in Tampa, it's like, it just made you have to get some money. You know what I'm saying? You might be in the projects, this your area, but this ain't no scene like no project. It look like, you feel me, West Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? They in the project with $100,000 cars, you feel me? This what you see on the regular. Feel me? Bentleys, Beamers, Benz, like this ain't nothing like you gotta go nowhere and see this right here on your block. 20 seconds, so it just make you wanna get into that lifestyle, you feel me? Like, it ain't no like, you kinda force it to it, that's what it's already here. You come outside, you introduced to it, you feel me? So,
Yeah.
as far as my upbringing coming outside in the city.
And did you have anyone to kind of give you the game about everything, about hustling, or did you have to figure that shit out on your own, man?
And you had to figure it out. I mean, like I say, it's trial and error with that too, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could tell you something. I'm more of a like hands-on type of person, you feel me? So you could tell me, somebody probably was telling me, I still had to go learn for myself, you feel me? Fuck up by fuck up, so.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, sometimes that experience be the best teacher, man. They can tell you a million times, but until you actually go out there and bump your head that one time.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
that,
Cause you gonna have everybody saying like, oh, I wish somebody was there to tell me. I did have a few people, you know what I'm saying, but I know me, you feel me? I had to get out there and test the waters myself, see what worked, you feel me?
And what would you say was like one of the biggest lessons you learned while being out there, man?
Take your time. You gotta take your time. That's what I learned, you feel me? You can't really rush to nothing, you feel me? You could be up 100,000 a day, you feel me? You could be back down, you know what I'm saying, as far as on the money tip. So you gotta take your time with everything. That's the main thing I learned. I used to be rushing, trying to get here and do this and do that, but if you take your time, take out 5 minutes of your day to make sure you straight, this might save you from doing years, you know what I'm saying, somewhere you don't wanna be. So me, is take your time.
No, that's real shit, because 5 seconds in the streets can change your whole life, man.
I'm trying to tell you, you know.
And you just came home, right?
Right, for sure.
What, earlier this year or last year?
Yeah, I've been home, this going on 90 days right here, this is a 90-day run.
Shit. God damn.
Yeah, March 1st to, May 31st, yeah, that's 90 days, May 30th to 90 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long did you have to sit down?
4 years,
True.
47 months.
True. Was it just state or was it federal?
State. We don't even talk about that. That's a whole different. we look at they glorify that. We look at it. You went federal. Nobody want to be messed up with you. You feel me? But yeah, state time.
So where you at mentally during those 4 years, especially at the beginning of your sentence? Like, were you down on yourself, or were you staying positive about the situation, or?
I was mad. You feel me? You want to explain like my first couple months of my journey? I was just mad because what I knew I had going on before I got took off the streets. Like, I've been tired of my people, you feel me? Never enough. Like, I look at it now like everything go as it planned, but back then it's like this 4 years now. Imagine we was doing this 4 years ago, where we'd be at. So I was just mad, knowing what type of person I am, the type of people I got behind me, knowing what the standard everybody hold me to, you feel me? So like that's, you want to like emotion with like anger. My first couple months into my bed. You know.
And what kind of turned that tide into a more positive state of mind the rest of the time then?
Just knowing I'm gonna be back, you know what I'm saying? We ain't dead, anything is possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I caught a sentence, it's a lot of time, but I knew I was gonna be back. You feel me? I lost a lot within that time, you know what I'm saying? We ain't worry about money, you know. I lost friends, family members, you know, stuff like that. So I never get that back, but I knew as far as me, I'm gonna be back in the flesh. So I knew when I get out, I just gotta apply pressure. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the time in vain.
No, absolutely. Especially you're probably in there with people that doing life. They doing crazy football numbers. So you think, all right, 4.
Everybody,
I can do this 4.
Everybody at my camp, like my first bid, I was 15. The first time I went to prison, but like everybody out that generation with me, how they do you, you know, you done been to Tampa, like how they do you in Florida, they'll split your sentence up. It's like they call it a YO sentence. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to max out at 6 years. They might give you 1 in, 5 out, 3 in, 3 out, 2 in, 4 out, or the whole 6. Like, but you will catch a charge that's punishable by life, and they'll give you a 3 year in, 3 out sentence. You violate this probation thing, you do 3 years, they gonna give you what you could have got that they couldn't give you when you were younger. So, being that I went young and then came back, a lot of people that I was running into that fell with me, they was already sentenced on 30 years, 40 years, life plus 30 years, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still looking at it like, and some of them got the same charges that I'm violating with. It's just like the circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Like how you know when you really like be blessed, like you gotta look at the circumstances. So yeah, you in there with them people, they like, you know what I'm saying? They know you going home, you feel me? And like they know they ain't gonna be home for a long time, so yeah. Give you a wake-up call.
Oh, real shit, man.
For sure.
And did you have a solid support system on the outside holding you down too?
For sure. Same thing as right now. Okay. You know, you need a solid support system in there as well as out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, the same thing. I like to hold my own weight though, you know what I'm saying? Because I know real life situations out here. I done been out here and have my dog calling me from the can like, oh, I need this. And I'm fast and I can't get back to him. So I don't try to put too much on people, especially I know the life we live. And me, you know what I'm saying, as far as my family, like I'm the breadwinner. So, you know, when I'm gone, I can't depend on them to send me stuff, because when I was out, they were depending on me. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to be level-headed. But as far as, I know who to call. You know what I'm saying? I know who gonna come through. I know who gonna play. You feel me? But it was straight. I held it down.
Yeah, and I'm sure there was probably some people that you thought was gonna hold you down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For whatever reason, didn't or couldn't.
But like I said, I went through that at a young age. Like, I'm 15 in prison, like going through chemical changes, going through puberty. You know what I'm saying? So I was forcing myself to mature. So a lot of the stuff that people learning now, later on in life, I learned like early. I been knew, you know what I'm saying, they ain't your guys. I been knew them females ain't gonna rock out how you think they gonna rock out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to get that wake up call that's why people go in there and get on all kind of drugs or commit suicide or go all kind of do sideways stuff, because they ain't deal with it. You know, unfortunately I was battle tested. So when it came, I knew what it was. Yeah.
And were you rapping or writing while locked up, or was your mind just elsewhere?
Right, I was rapping, singing, writing, like all that. That's what helped me get through a lot of my times. Like, you feel me? That was one of my major escape routes. You know what I'm saying? But like, I wrote a lot, and that's what got me through it.
Did you record any of that music when you came home, or? Because I talk to a lot of people, they say they don't record it when they come home. Like,
I mean, that's true. That means you talking to some people who really, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you in there, you writing music, you in a bad state. So unless you want to be here lying like, oh, I'm in a Ferrari, you gonna talk about how, nah, I'm in this cell, feel like ain't nobody for me. My girl pride fucking my ox and my homies. My niggas pride running around screaming free me. But ain't nobody sending me shit or coming to see me. I been down by my lonely in this cold cell. Locked down and I ain't getting no mail. VOP, so you know I got no bail. And if I had a bun, I wonder who gonna post bail. Like, when you come home, people like, oh, that's hard. When you come home, you don't want, it's like, cause you ain't in prison, so you don't wanna ride around, like, even though you could have like, you feel me, you could see like where I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, you wanna hear like what's going on, you wanna hear life. So when I got out, like, of course I had to bring it to, I know what people initially wanna hear from me. They know what I bring to the table. Like, they call it pain music, I call it real music. You know, you feel me? I ain't trying to kill you with pain, but I damn sure wanna let you know what I went through. So like initially I want to let them know, boom, but nah, it's like, some of the time I might take a bar from here, one of my songs, or a verse from here, but initially it's like you gotta grow into like what's going on right now. So.
No, that's understandable too.
For sure.
So as your sentences, winding down, like what's your plan? Do you feel like you're just gonna go straight into the rap shit, or?
Man, my like, I was being so indecisive as far as like when I was coming home and like wanting to do the music, cause I know it's a lot come with this. It's a lot come with like doing the music, especially in my city. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot come with it. So like, person like me who got priors, who, you know what I'm saying, who they ain't gonna play with, you know, if I do end up getting in trouble. It's a lot of stuff that outside of just doing music that come with it. And I know the type of person I am. So sometimes, like, even when I rap somebody my whole mixtape, and they'll be like, bro, you better get out and do this. And then I'll be like, I don't really want to do it when I get out. You know what I'm saying? Then I call home, they'll be like, man, such and such just signed a deal, boy. You feel me? Your dog just signed it, such and such. Like, boy, you gotta come home and do it. They waiting on you. So it's like, nah, I got this for my people now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, I was indecisive all the way down to the bus side. It's like, I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna sing, you feel me? Yeah.
Did you hit the studio like first day out, second day out? Like, how long did it take you for it to actually, go ahead and record something then?
Nah, initially I wanted to go and hit the studio like soon as I got out, but man, turn of events. I wasn't out of prison 48 hours, my brother passed away.
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm saying? I was already grieving another brother who had passed away within like 5 months before I came home. So like, I'm coming home like, well, that's what, like, some things just don't go how you plan it, for real, you know what I'm saying? I said, yeah. Chill with my girl for the weekend, and we gonna go hit the studio. Like, man, it just, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff flared up, but I was in there though. Within my first month, I was in there dropping bangles, for sure.
Were you rusty at all, or was it?
I mean, nah, I ain't trying to sound cocky, but nah, I don't lose it. That's why I tell people, don't worry about it. I don't lose it. when it is what it is, I don't use it. I mean, you don't lose it. You feel me? So.
And what inspired you to start rapping, you know, before the sentence and everything?
I used to, like, my whole family made music, you know what I'm saying? I come from like a real, like, we came up off music. Music is what got us through like a lot of stuff. We went through, like everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I remember rapping, like, you know, I got 9 brothers. I remember rapping on one of the youngest ones. I'm a kid, like 5, 6 years old. And my brother, like, my big brothers tell me, like, you could rap. I remember this, like, you know what I'm saying? I remember rapping, freestyling to myself, like, in the kitchen. And, like, I fake, like, I'm rapping with Lil Wayne. Like, I got a song with Lil Wayne. I'm, like, 8, 9 years old. And my verses used to be better than Lil Wayne, to me. Like, I was a kid, I knew this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but as I got older, just, like I say, when I came home, I used to be freestyling on the block, harmonizing, like, this around the time they used to like criticize people who sang. They be like, oh, he is singing that nigga. Like, I used to be harmonized because, you know, I grew up singing and rapping, you know, so try to sound good. This was before, like, I ain't gonna say before like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but it was damn sure before the Lucci's and all that, like, especially in Tampa. So like, people used to record me and then upload it. People who knew me from before I failed, like, that's luck. Like, tell them make an IG, tell them. That's why I ended up making Instagram. I never had social media before that. MySpace, Facebook, nothing. So, and then like, yeah, it just come with like the energy people put behind you. Like, people push you, like, man, you should do it. You feel me? So, yeah.
And were you dropping music before this latest sentence?
Not really. Like, it was social media.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like a snippet, a freestyle. I drop a song here and there, but nah, it wasn't on a consistent level. Like, I never took it serious till now. You know.
Seemed like perfect timing for you, though,
Right,
man.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
So what was the first song you dropped when you came home?
Khrome Hearted.
Okay. Talk about the inspiration for that song.
It's the name, Khrome Hearted. You know what I'm saying? Like, heart of steel. So it's just like one of my ending lyrics on the song is like, if it's billions of motherfuckers on this earth, why I feel like I'm alone? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's billions of people on the earth, you feel like you alone. It's somebody else that feel that same exact way. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel alone, you feel alone, we could relate. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was to me. I tried to touch bases on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew it was just gonna be a single. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to give him like a 10-song, 8-song EP, so I just gave him a single. I tried to give it to him on every aspect, you know what I'm saying? My past, my present, and the future, you know, so I tried to stuff it all into one, so that was the inspiration to like Khrome Hearted.
Yeah, and talk about the feedback from the fans. Look like they loving this, man.
Yeah, they messing with it. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, like, you could get caught up here, but you got to come back down to reality. So, you know what I'm saying? When people hear it, it's like, damn, this is what's going on. Like, it's crazy because a lot of people who listen to my music and promote my music, like, without being even close to me or knowing me personally, it's older people.
Really?
Like, I'm 27, I fall into like, what generation that is? Z, I don't know, X, but like a lot of the older people cling to my music. They like stuff like that when I get it to them. So that let me know right there it's on like a different plane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you just dropped a 3-song EP too, that Dead or Alive.
For sure, yeah, Dead or Alive. That was some songs that I already had concepts of and stuff, so we just wanted to give them something to keep them waiting, you feel me, while we working.
Okay. And what's your creative process like? Do you write every song? Do you punch in, do a little bit of both, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like punching in at all. Like, most of it initially be a freestyle. Like, I might come up with a concept and then I freestyle off it. That's how I came up with a lot of my good songs. People don't know it's like a freestyle. And I don't mean just like off the dome, like, it just mean like, I'm not just talking about money. You know what I'm saying? If I ask a skateboarder to freestyle, he gonna do all his tricks. You know what I'm saying? But I ask him to do a kickflip, he gonna do that. So I freestyle. I won't have no genre and I record myself, like off another phone or something. Then I take out what I don't like and then I structure it.
Okay. And do you prefer to have like a lot of people in the studio with you or be by yourself, or it don't matter to you?
I mean, I don't care how many people in the studio with me as long as they my people. I don't care if it's us, I don't care, but like all that just collabing and going there with people, because people energy will throw yours off.
Yeah.
I might go in your studio and record this song a totally different way than I record it if I'm around my people. You know what I'm saying? So I know I get peak me when I'm around. You know, it don't really matter if 10 people around, no, it's just me and Mel.
Okay. Because yeah, it sounds like music is very therapeutic for you, man.
Right.
So I feel like you kind of got to lock in, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
What do you feel like you would be doing if you didn't come out and start rapping, man? You feel like you would have went back to the block, or would you would have had to work a regular job? What do you think you would have done?
I mean, as far as that's different, because that's make money, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make money like any way that's like an honest way, so. But nah, if like, it don't sound right answering it, because I'd be doing music in some way.
Okay.
I'd probably be writing for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably be giving them concepts. That's what I was doing before. Like before I was really in the studio, they'd be like, man, come here and help me, you know what I'm saying? Not actually write for them, but help get it right, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be doing music in some way or another. I love music too much to not do it at all.
Yeah, there's a huge lane for songwriting like that too, man.
Right. Right, that's what I tell everybody, like, you know, if you got songs, write it. You know what I'm saying? If you rap it, it might get 100,000 views, but if Drake rap it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, write it, you know what I'm saying? Get its other lanes in music, you know.
Would you still be open, you know, for writing for other artists right now? Or?
For sure.
Okay.
Cause I got a lot of stuff that I write that I won't want to put out. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like that's not me, but it's a concept. I know this song raw. I know it's what's needed, you know, what they want, but it's like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to deliver it, you know.
Yeah.
I wrote songs for females and all.
Okay, good.
Right.
And what's your thoughts on the music scene in Tampa right now, man? The city's been on fire the last few
Man, we
years.
going up. You see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
We going up. Everybody getting on the same page, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, and like, it's like, out with the old, in with the new. We coming. You know what I'm saying? We coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of different sounds coming out of Tampa, too.
Right.
It's not just one specific sound right now, too.
Right. Yeah, you know, we always gonna go back to juke, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta know how to blend it in, you know? You don't wanna only make music just for your blog. You wanna be able to be in Cali somewhere, in New York, Atlanta. You wanna be, you know what I'm saying? So, we coming.
Yeah.
You see, it's too much talent in the city. It's unlimited amount of talent. There's no limits to it, you know what I'm saying? You might hear somebody from Tampa might not even know, like, this an artist out of Tampa, you know what I'm saying? They stay 2 streets down from each other. They both sound different, so, yeah, we coming.
No, it's a beautiful thing to see, man, because I remember watching it, like, artists had a hard time breaking out of Tampa, man.
Right.
Now, like you said, people getting signed every other month, man.
Right, we got so much people in Florida, period, that we don't even need these other states. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Texas.
Yeah.
Like you look at them, Cali, all the big states that's in big in music, it's their population. They be big in their states.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about like giving people their flowers while they're here. Like, don't wait for approval from another city to be like, if you know you got this artist and he wrong, treat him like he that. Don't wait till he get a cosign from somebody that you don't even know. So that's what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit, because it's like an artist in Florida can make a killing just in Florida, man.
Just
Never have
in
to leave the
Florida.
state.
You never gotta leave. You can bring everybody, they gotta come see you.
Real shit.
That's how I'm doing. You wanna come see me, you gotta come on this front street. You gotta come on 22nd. You feel me? You gotta come pop it, see how I'm really living. You wanna come and collab, you know? Yeah, you ain't always gotta go over here and do that. It's nothing wrong with networking, but we here, we got the artists there to do it.
Yeah, and talk about all the support you've been received since you've been home and dropping all this music too, man.
Man, I'm just, you feel me? I'm grateful that, you feel me, people. I'm grateful that I'm giving people what they want. You know, like I told you before, I used to rap, and people used to want me to rap. Then I'd be like, forget this music scene. So now it's like, now that I'm being consistent, you know, I knew coming home, I couldn't be upset or look at it if I wasn't getting enough support. Cause there's people who look at it like, yeah, Mo want it raw, but he ain't gonna take it serious. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get mad if you don't repost me. You might have reposted me before, shouted me out before, played my song before, then I wasn't rapping. But now it's like, I'm just grateful to be able to do it so my fans, people who like my music, like, and support, I'm giving them something to support. You feel me?
Yeah. Talk about some of your goals you got set for yourself, whether it's short term or long term.
Me personally, like I tell everybody, my main goal is to stay free. You know a little bit about my background, so my main goal is just to be free. You know, when I'm free, anything is possible. So I know, like, as far as building capital, I could go on and on about the stuff I want to do, but I just gotta be free. I done did this in 90 days. We here. I used to watch y'all interviews from in prison on the phone I wasn't supposed to have, off the porch. So now I'm here in 90 days from home for 5 years. Or not just saying that's the limit, but what can I do? How much damage could I do?
Yeah, like they say, sky's the limit with this shit.
I'm trying to say, for sure.
Yeah. What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
Bet on yourself. Take your time, because that's something I know personally, like with me, where I went wrong at rushing. And like, bet on yourself. And that go for anything. You got everybody, they big on this get rich quick scheme. They want to play $20, 100 pick parlays. Take that $20 and bet on yourself. Invest in some studio time. That $50 you bet on yourself. Invest into a barber class, whatever. Bet on yourself. That's what I could tell them.
No, that's wise words right there. So fans want to know what's next, man. Is it singles? Is it a full project? Videos?
We got the full project, but you know what I'm saying? It's supply and demand. We're gonna crush them with these. We're gonna crush them with these singles. I see what's going on. The music gonna be there, so we're gonna crush them with these singles. We're gonna give them visuals. We're gonna give them what they want, and at the same time, give them what they missing. So, as long as they tuned in, we got it for them.
I feel that, man. And go ahead and plug your social media so people know where to tap in with you.
Moswanted 97. MOSWANTED 97. That's on everything. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Moswanted 97.
And how'd you get the name Most Wanted? Was that something you just came up with? Is that someone that gave it to you? Or?
Nah, that's a name somebody else named me that I took it and ran with it. It come from my street background, my past background, how I used to move. It started off like a joke, you know what I'm saying? So, but like, and then when I came home from prison, that was the first thing they told me when they see me, like, Most Wanted, you feel me? So when I started rapping, that was my rap name, Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying? My name, Lucky, that's my nickname. I'm Lucky from the womb. Everybody called me Lucky, from principals, the officers, to everybody, but my rap name, Most Wanted, and that's the name some of the streets gave me.
Yeah. How lucky do you feel right now today?
Oh man, lucky and blessed at the same time. So, you know the feeling.
All right, you got a shout out you want to give before we wrap it up?
Yeah, we gonna shout out Never End, Never Enough, the label. We doing it for the city, you know what I'm saying? The east side of Tampa, Florida, you feel me? We doing it for the culture, we coming.
Remember sitting in that cell telling God if he let me out of this and I won't sell no more drugs. Then when a nigga